I can't help but wonder about the direction censorship is taking on YouTube and other social media platforms, and where that might lead in the future. I recently had a video removed by YouTube because it was deemed too graphic for most viewers, and therefore violated their guidelines, which is why we're looking at ducks right now. This will also tie into a point I will make later in the video. I had suspected not too long after I posted that video that it would be taken down eventually, due to how people were reacting to it. From my own perspective at the time, it wasn't offensive at all, and merely showed one of the harsh realities of life. The image that got the video flagged was of a shark attack victim's leg, after the attack. Was the image brutal and slightly graphic? Maybe. But my point was that life is full of things like that, and hiding your head in the sand and pretending they don't exist does not make them go away. I would consider a shark attack to be tame compared to some of the horrible, horrific things humans have done to each other over the years. Genocides, slavery, torture, wars, unnecessary widespread poverty, the insidious web of lies that they call politics, the centuries of manipulation of the masses through fear and subjugation so that a handful of people can live like kings at everyone else's expense. Homo sapiens are probably the worst thing that's ever climbed out of the slimy, pus-covered primordial asshole of this planet. And I'm being nice about it. Unlike human cruelty, there is no malice behind a shark when it attacks. It's not out to get you, it doesn't have a vendetta against you, it's merely following its instincts to feed, and you were just in the right place at the wrong time. Humans, however, are another story. They have the capacity to fully understand the horrible pain and suffering they cause in the world, but simply choose not to give a damn. Compared to a human, a shark is a fucking saint. Anyway, back to my main point. I think the video may have been shared a lot on Facebook because of the imagery it contained, which somehow completely overshadowed the message of the video. Eventually, someone saw it and flagged it because they don't like the sight of blood or some such. People have become so easily offended that almost everything can be offensive to someone for almost any reason. Does being civilized mean suppressing everything on the off chance someone may be offended by it? And where do you stop exactly? At what point does it become too much censorship? Anyway, I don't care about the video being taken down. It wasn't that good anyway. So if the people at YouTube decided the video was offensive, then it was offensive. I guess. What about the people like me that find excessive, unnecessary censorship to be offensive in and of itself? Where is our justification? I guess it's not coming then. I hope YouTube doesn't become the Disney Channel at some point, and if it does, hopefully there will be an alternative. If not, I fear it will be the beginning of a cracking down on any kind of ideas that are counter to the status quo, using the excuse of being offensive to silence those that wish to speak the truth about things. Are we headed into some dystopic future to where all freedom of thought and expression is policed and suppressed? Where people have to hide the truth of how they think and feel out of fear of being persecuted? Perhaps. But one thing is for sure, humanity's future is going to be a dark one way or the other. Their own hubris and willful ignorance have made sure of that. I don't know about you, but I take comfort in the fact that my non-existent children will never have to see and experience a world like that. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there.